cheeses, and that was on a huge slab of wood like that.
Yeah.
So you could kind of, if you did that in kind of, you know, your oaky colours and a bit of white embossing or something.
Absolutely.
And then just
Love
lovely.
wood again tells a story.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, we like stories.
Gorgeous.
So
there you go. You've aged. You've aged like a beautiful piece of wood. That could be a nice birthday card.
What's she like, guys? What's she like? So let's just show you.
I'm saying it. You've aged like a beautiful oak slab. We're full of compliments. Oh my gosh, look at the depth of that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Come on. Oh, nice work, Joe. Look at that. He's right in there. That's amazing.
It's so cool. If you do it in craft cards and swipe it with brown ink.
Oh, yes.
It just looks like timber.
That's gorgeous.
We have purchased this over and over and over, and every time we bring it back.
And do you know what? The deboss and the emboss both work
beautifully. You could absolutely just do it with a bit of gold now if you wanted to add some
that'd be nice.
detail. Or you can absolutely swipe it with a white ink pad.
20%'s gone already.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to order it again because I will be ordering it again. So
thank goodness.
Let's just pop some of this on the back of here.
Oh,
get some on. So if you start in the centre and then just twirly out.
Lovely. Twirly. Isn't that beautiful?
Make it as dark or as light as you want.
Yeah. I love it. Love, love, love. There's so much detail. Even when you get those little cracks in a beautiful piece of wood.
I just love embossing folders. So if you put any embossing folder in front of me, I'm going to absolutely.
Well, texture's so important, isn't it? You sort of think about your food when you're eating. Texture's really important. You don't just want one homogenous kind of gloop, do you? And in your art as well, when you're creating, when you're making things, texture just makes it tactile. It makes you want to touch it.
Absolutely. And
makes it inviting.
I like them as well because if you just run them through on a bit of white cardstock and add it to the background, it stops something from being quite plain.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be bright with colours and things like that. If you like a bit of texture in your backgrounds of your cards like this, then you can obviously just hit it with a gold ink pad, white ink pad, whatever colour suits you.
Gorgeous.
Just blend it with your finger.
That is really, really lovely. Such a beauty. And it's only £9.99. You know, £10 is what we expect to pay really for an A6 3D embossing folder.
It sounds really sad, doesn't it? But I don't have to reduce it. When I give reductions, it's not because it doesn't sell. I give reductions because I encourage brand new crafters to stamp by me.
You're doing it for a purpose.
But at £9.99, I know that if you are brand new or if you are advanced, this is going to be one of those embossing folders that stay with you until you stop crafting.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how confident I am.
It's fab. It's amazing. Such a beautiful way to add texture. And you're right as well. You know, if you're doing white on white cards as well, where you're just keeping that kind of monochrome or then that kind of texture can just really, really make it. 50% of the stock is on its way to being checked out already. Loads more will be dining through as well. So come on in. Now we've got Daffodil Dreams.
I've been waiting to do this.
Yeah, you've been desperate to.
Yeah, because I just love because it makes beautiful shaped instant cards. So basically, this is dies and stencils. Okay, you're all sat there thinking, Tony, when's it going to end? I keep having to add things to my basket, but I know that here you only pay £1 per piece.
That's
so cool.
For the whole day.
That's why I feel all right going, now I've got this for you, now I've got this for you, because you can just keep adding if you want to. So basically, this is your stencil and die system, 8 in total. Now, if you just want to use the stencils on their own, beautiful. But if you use the large die as well, it brings the detail into play. You also get your exterior die as well, guys, which is going to create shaped cards. So here we go. So this is what types of cards you're going to be able to. I didn't pick up a pen, I didn't pick up a pencil, I just followed the layering stencils and I cut the dies. How cool is that? It stands proud.
Yeah.
You have a shaped card on your desk. And then if you want to just team them up onto a beautiful background card, what about using mirror board as your outline? And then you get that lovely shimmer and shine as well. But they're so beautiful. I love, love, love daffodil.
And again, so many different styles. You know, we're seeing with glitter, we're seeing with darker colours, seeing with your craft and your vintage. You know, it works so beautifully well. And again, you can make and sell with everything, can't you?
Absolutely, and you can put it onto a front of a card if you don't like the top folding, do a side folding. What about just doing the stencils and spraying it with water and letting it look like art? And then adding it over the, look at that over the...
Nice, that's gorgeous. Right, we've got massive stock here, 10% has already gone. You're saving pretty much £10 minus a penny. It's incredible.
The value as well, because it's 25, the die wouldn't be 20 on its own.
Yeah.
It's a big die. So this one's paper pieced back in.
Beautiful.
But you just have lots and lots of different options. You use your twines, that's not the right one. Maybe team it up with a dye that you have already in your stash. Black and white, doesn't have to be.
Beautiful, yeah.
Or maybe just the stencils, just if the stencils like a vintage, like
lovely.
stamped into some wood or something like that without the exterior dye. That's what I love about the stencils and dyes that we bring to you on their own. They're equally as
We see that
beautiful.
with stencils on their own as well, because that works really beautifully too. And again, so with even, you know, using it without the dyes, but look how totally contrasting these two designs are. They're both gorgeous, but it's from the same set. So, you know, it does, I hope it encourages everyone, you know, step outside your box as well. If you always go a certain way, try something new, try something different. And I think really, right, 40%'s already gone. What are you doing?
We've got daffodil dreams, but we've also got a bird as well. But I haven't got any samples for bird. But I want to show you it's the same concept, guys.
Nice.
You're just gonna have to use your imagination a little bit. Have I got it down there? Have I put it away?
Bird.
Let me just grab it for you.
This is oh, do you know what? It's not break free, it's set me free, isn't it? I've got that dance song in my head. I want to break free in my head now. Do you know the one?
And she needs glasses.
My glasses. I think I need to get my eyes tested. There we go.
Sound like me, I've been saying that for years. I have got my eyes tested. I've now got glasses, but I still never wear them.
You don't.
They're in car looking at me dirty. Right, so next one is Set Me Free. So exactly the same concept. It makes a shaped card as well. Now, if tonight, I'm on again in an hour, but if later I've got a bit of time in the show, I will cut this and show you. But again, it's a huge plate die, the exterior and the interior. You get your stencils as well. The stencils are really good quality, guys. No scratching, no pulling. But if you look on the back here, it has the 6 stencil system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is a bird that you can create, which is on the front here. That bird on the front is exactly the colouring you will achieve by following this stencil system. And then the dark part here is the die, and it comes in 2 parts. So you've got your solid detail part, and then you have your exterior, which if you cut, you can make a shaped card that stands on your table like so. So if you're wanting a little bit of difference in your card making rather than a traditional square, rectangle, oval, then you can create a shaped, beautiful bird card as well. And that, like I say, is the stencil on the back you can create using these stencils.
I love it. And do you know what? Those gorgeous tropical colours are fantastic, but you could go for very muted colours. Again, you could go vintage if you wanted to. Again, you can just use the stencils and not cut it out in the way that you saw with the daffodils as well. So many different techniques that you can use with this collection again.
I absolutely love them. And if you want to 3D the flowers on, put some pads and build up those flowers and enhance it and make it a little bit more eye-catching, then of course you can do that. But just add maybe swap out the last stencil for some glitter paste, and then you've got a sparkly layer. Then cut your detailed part, overlay. You're going to be like, this is blooming brilliant.
Yeah.
So do all your stencils. Do 3 cards worth of stencils. Stencil 1 on 3 cards. Stencil 2. Stencil 3, 4, 5, 6. Cut it 3 times, and you've got 3 cards. So you are ready for them.
It's absolutely mega. Come on in, check it out. We've got another hour with Tony in an hour's time at 4 o'clock. But just want to revisit, if it's okay, the Reflection collection, because it's our last 8 chances. So Tony showed us how to do this earlier on. If you want to rewatch that, of course, you can rewatch any of our hours here at HobbyMaker. So you can come in and just see it in action. But honestly, grab it while you can. And have I got them over here, or have you got them over there? The collection as well. Thanks, my love. So you can just see what you're getting. But this is really, really grab them. You've got 2 big A5 stamp sets here. They are massive. Thanks, my love. So if you've always wanted to create that gorgeous reflective image, but without going through the path of having to sort of reprint or try and do it with acetate or whichever way you would have tried to do it, I've no idea. But how lovely.
I don't think anybody actually does it anyway that way anymore, because there is systems now that aid you to make better cards as well. Some people are actually brilliant at it, to be honest with you. I see lots of card makers not using Reflection collection to achieve, and hats off to them, they are brilliant. But I'm not great. I'm honestly not great at it. And plus, to get those lovely ombre backgrounds, I get severe cramp in my hands, hence why we do the papers to aid you in that sense. But they are quick cards, and they're great for guys' cards. How many times can we have some stuff for the guys? Can we have some stuff for the guys? So I'm always conscious of, when I am creating, this is going to tick a box for those guys. You can make it as feminine as you want.
Look at these, they're gorgeous. I've been putting loads of these up on the wall. as well. You know, lovely little quick postcard to send to somebody as well.
And then you can take the bird and then stamp the envelope, and then people know it's not a gas bill.
Yeah.
You know? So it's nice.
It's always nice, isn't it?
Just to see your design.
Getting proper post is so nice, isn't it? It's lovely. I can always count on mum and dad because they're very good at sending postcards whenever they go anywhere. They always send a postcard to the kids.
I like a good postcard.
Yeah, it's lovely. These are, look at that though, how gorgeous, that beautiful inky. We've got 4 remaining opportunities. Do not miss out. Honestly, you're going to create some of the most gorgeous, gorgeous things for this collection. And also really evocative and really meaningful. You know, you've got that beautiful, beautiful heron. There's one where I take the dogs for a walk, and it's just, you know, when they take off, they're massive as well.
They're huge.
Yeah, absolutely enormous, but they're so graceful. They're just lovely, lovely. And look at that as well.
That is stamped onto paper, patterned paper, which is just...
Oh. It is making me want to go on holiday. It's, you know...
Well, not just yet.
It's fabulous.
You've got a few shows to get through yet.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Look at that. Just
white gel pen. That's a good example of the white gel pen that I tried to do with a pen that wasn't great. So you can see the effects if you do add that white gel pen.
Fantastic, isn't it? Really amazing. GYOT82 is about to sell out. Best of luck. Tony's back in an hour, and we're going to have a masterclass with the Quattro D.
Yeah, we'll show you the Quattro D.
Yeah, which will be wonderful. So this is the lovely thing. We're always learning, and we've got the lamination stamps as well.
We have.
That'll be coming up a little bit later on. So that's
Thank goodness. We've got something.
It's as if you planned it. See? It's all good. It's all good.
I'll lie down in the dark room.
A little snooze. We'll see you in an hour.
Thanks, guys.
Don't go anywhere because, do you know what? It's just new today at HobbyMaker. We're heading over to gorgeous Amy from Hunky Dory, and we have brand new. Woo!